Welcome back. Joining me now is Dr. Frank Rodriguez, and he is the Superintendent of Beaufort County School District. Thank you for being here with me.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so we have some exciting things to talk about today. And first off, we're going to talk about a new website that you've just launched. Tell us where people can find that and what kind of information is on that resource.
Absolutely. We're very excited about our new website. Communication is such an important part of what we do, and being able to connect with our families and with the students that we serve and any stakeholder in the community is so critical. And so we saw an opportunity to really reimagine our website, and that's exactly what we did. It's a much more dynamic and interactive website. We think it's much more user friendly. It's at our Beaufort Schools website that we have.
Okay.
And essentially they can connect right through there. They can look at video clippings. It leads also not only to district office information for them that they might be looking for, but they can also connect to their personal schools that way. And each of those schools has a newly designed website as well, which we think is much more dynamic and much more user-friendly. And so our feedback so far has been really, really positive.
Excellent. Well, kind of a one-stop shop. I love that. It makes it really easy for everybody. And something that we've been talking a lot about and is hotly debated, and of course, you know, something that's on the front of everybody's mind is some raises for the educators and staff that really just recently happened. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we know that's such an important asset that we have are our teachers and our educators. And so one of the things that was high priority for us was to make sure that we were recognizing that and compensating that. You know, we're all competing for educators in South Carolina and across the country. And so we want to make sure that we're able to attract the greatest talent to Beaufort County. And so we have a 3% cost of living increase that's retroactive to the beginning of the school year, which we implemented just last month, that the board had passed and approved, the school board. And so it's a high priority. Our compensation is a high priority for us. And as we're going into this next budget cycle right now that we're in the midst of planning for next year, that compensation is a high priority for the Board of Education, for the school district. And we're looking to make some really significant moves on that end for our educators.
Well, I know that's exciting to hear for all the educators and staff. And so thank you for making that a priority. And let's wrap up today with, you know, we're getting close to the end of the year, which is kind of hard to believe. Time just seems to be flying these days. But what kind of advice do you have for parents going into the end of the school year and then, of course, for over the summer?
Absolutely. As we near the end of the school year, one of the next phases that we're in is this state assessments and testing that our students are taking. We want to make sure that our students are getting a good night's sleep, particularly prior to those assessments. It's really important, and it relieves a lot of test anxiety that students can have. And so that's an important part. Beyond that, when we get into the summer months, one of the things that often happens over summer months is what we call a summer slide. And that's where students that are away from the classroom and away from academics slide back a little bit. And when we start in August, there's a catch-up period in order to get them going. And so one of the things we encourage parents is to make sure that there's time planned into that summer where students can read and read things that they enjoy reading as well, stay connected to some of their schoolwork along the way. We've got camps that go on throughout the summer, and there's lots of different connections and opportunities, not only through our camps, but also through our community partners that we engage with. That is important. All that information is also available on our website that they can connect to and find, and through their schools.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rodriguez, for being with me today and taking some time to chat with us about all that really important information.
Thank you so much for having us. Greatly appreciate it.
Hilton Head High is going to produce Once Upon a Mattress, and to give us an inside look at that production is Robyn Zimmerman. She's coming up with that next.